There you go. But you need to be very, very careful with it. The poem has a, let's say, highly sensual effect. Whoever hears it will be overcome by love and passion. That's why only the intended target is allowed to hear it.
But someone has to read it out loud, which means they'll hear it too.
No! The poem must be read aloud by the person the target is supposed to fall in love with. However, that person cannot hear their own words being read out loud. Otherwise, terrible things will happen.
How come priests like you know anything at all about love and passion?
But we don't. You don't need to know how an elephant's digestion works in order to ride one. The key thing is not to stand behind one at the crucial moment.
It's supposed to be rather dangerous. I'd better not read the whole thing.
It wasn't me.
But I didn't say anything.
That's true. Sorry, it's a reflex. That's what happens when everybody keeps blaming you for things.
People do have their reasons.
They're all nothing but groundless accusations. I never had any goings-on with the bride.
But I never claimed that...
Malicious rumors are what they are. Nothing more, nothing less. At least, I can't remember having an affair with her. It's all because of that liquor they make from herbs. Potent stuff. It worked its magic on her too. She claims we never did anything with each other either. Okay, we wouldn't be able to swear it.
To me, this is all rather...
Don't believe a word that people say. Nothing happened. I'm almost positive.
Good day, Mr. Englishman.
You've got to help me with the wedding.
The wedding the village has been in an uproar about for weeks.
That's the one he means.
But what do you have to do with that?
We're guardsmen, not priests. Officially, he did everything by the book, and it's not going to turn out all that badly.
beautiful spot to relax. Unfortunately, I'm on an important mission.
What's this? Who let you up here?
Your forgetful groom's mother did.
All right, maybe you could help my fiancé.
My job is to bring you and Vincent back together again.
Oh, nice. If you need my help, just let me know.
Here, this poem can rekindle the flame of love. And according to your granny, all it takes is love for his memory to return.
Oh, nice. I'll go read it to my forgetful beloved right away, in the hope he recognizes me.
Stop!
What?
The monk said you're not allowed to hear your own words.
Why not?
Because they would do awful things to your mind.
So? Then what I need is some ear protection.
The young man, if I remember correctly, somebody made a copy of the poem back then. A self-styled interpretation, so to speak. If I could only recollect who it was.
What does...
But that,
And what? But if the...
if I could,
Don't worry.
I'll be...
So, are all of you ready to face a heroic task?
Well cracked, indeed. Gimme that. Gimme that. Oh well, this should be able to prevent the worst from happening.
It's all about saving the love of a lifetime. Where justice triumphs. And everybody dances at the end.
Sounds rather sappy.
And the waves of love embrace. Yikes! What's happening to me? That really warms my heart. Dance with me!
What's happened now?
Dio mio. Child, get over here right
What
now.
happened?
I'm gonna lock you up until you've come to your senses again. And none of you should ever try to come anywhere near her. If you do, you'll be in deep trouble with me.
Luckily, he has other things on his mind at the moment. A richly adorned brass cup.
Then it wouldn't be so...
If I if I could,
What does...
it's a pretty, but
And what...
because I did,
But if the...
if I,
Don't worry.
I'll be...
You shall not pass.
The women wear colorful robes when they dance.
One of my two trusty...
The troops are not fully accounted for yet. You could...
What exactly are you doing here?
I am preparing an expedition that will take me to the very heart of this island. And of course, I could always do with an extra hand.
Sure, I'll come along with you.
Very good. Another porter for my unit.
Porter? Fat chance of that. Go on, do your blasted nonsense on your own.
You're probably not able to lug enough crates anyway.
Terrible what happened to Shari. I'm thinking about how she could be helped.
You don't say. Had any ideas yet?
Well, you know how it is. When nothing else helps, it's back to the good old household remedies. Ironclad arguments with a kick to them, so to speak.
Do you mean...
If you discover anything useful in my bags, it's okay. Just help yourself. But do it at your own risk. Terrible what happened. I'm thinking...
See you around. That doesn't seem to work.
Ooh, how she...
You express yourself quite eloquently.
That's no coincidence. I went to Harvard, you know. I'm extremely well versed in medicine and technology. Did you want to buy...
Goodbye.
As for me...
Good day, sir.
Till later.
Yes?
How's business?
It wouldn't hurt to have some fresh capital flow into this village. The residents have all but run dry.
Then it should please you all the more that Shari wants to become a pirate.
Please me? Humbug. What she should do is get a respectable job. Now she's taking my boy off to the high seas, and who shall take my place? Have I been holding old Gopesh's tea service as collateral all these years just so his daughter can toss my money out the porthole? What do you know about that? The only cup I was missing in that tea service he had to pawn. It's going to look wonderful on my shelf. I'll find a place for it right away.
I'm going to borrow that for a minute. A lovely dress.
You shall not pass.
If I'm not mistaken, that's a rare nutmeg mint plant. Oh, the plant's fallen down. If I'm not mistaken, a beauty.
Ooh, the rare nutmeg mint plant. Is it for me?
Sure, it's a gift. From me to you.
How sweet of you. How nice of you to give me the plant as a present.
Maybe I'd like something in return after all.
All right, that's nothing new to me. What's it going to be?
I'd like a remedy for the bridegroom.
A love potion?
Exactly.
Okay. Actually, I was going to give it a try myself. I have this thing for the taxi driver, you know.
You don't say.
But fair is fair. All yours.
The taxi driver?
The love potion.
Oh, right.
Enjoy!
Lose 27 pounds in only 9 weeks. Guaranteed. Listen, a lovely dress. Listen, first, I can't change clothes in front of everybody. Second, who can put on a bridal gown all by themselves? Listen, first, a lovely dress. Listen, a lovely dress. What? If I give it to him now, he'll end up falling hopelessly in love with me. I should take certain precautions so that doesn't happen. Listen. First, I can't change clothes in front of everybody. Second, who can put on a bridal gown all by themselves? Listen, first, I can't change clothes in front of everybody. Second, who can put on a bridal gown all by themselves? Excuse me. I have a somewhat unusual question.
Whatever it is, I'll be glad to help.
Thanks.
Wow, what an unusual spot for a tattoo.
Hey, you said you'd look the other way.
Well, there really was no way not to see it when I had to make that middle cloth fit.
And I really don't look foolish wearing it?
Not at all. Really. So, you. Even I would mistake you for Shari if I didn't know better.
Oh, goody, goody. My dearest is standing before me.
Oh well, almost.
What's this? Suddenly it all comes back to me.
That takes a load off my mind.
I remember everything.
Oh, how nice.
Wonderful. My daughter can finally follow in my footsteps.
In your footsteps? Are they supposed to become penniless gangsters?
That's about enough of that, you old bag.
Old bag? Watch it. You still owe me 730 rupees.
But not for long. I think raiding ships hits the nail right on the head. My daughter has my
I should try doing it
wholehearted
differently.
support.
Bah, you haven't the slightest
Listen,
idea.
first,
No,
I can't
it's
change
you
clothes
who
in front of
hasn't got the
everybody.
slightest idea.
Second, who
In
can
your
put on a
biz,
bridal gown
they
all
do
by
is shrivel
themselves?
up and raise a bunch of boring little bankers' children.
Is that so? And what would be...
Yeah, could you please?
Of course. If you ask me, it doesn't look too bad that way either.
Wasn't half as bad as I thought it would be.
Oh, so they don't dance the way they do in Polynesia.
Terrible, what happened? I'm thinking.
You don't really want to sign on with.
No, on the other. Well,
You're not going to keep us from carrying out our plan.
You take orders from that guy?
He does make a quite capable.
Take a peek at...
It's not the bronze, so it must...
And he knows how to place adjectives. Words like heroic. That makes him very capable in my book. I believe every word he says.
The troops are not fully accounted for.
Join you? Doing what?
Righto, in case you forgot, my assignment is to thwart that villainous doctor's schemes. He is plotting something sinister, and I am going to stop him.
But I already know what he's up to. His army of flying monkeys is airborne and they're carrying...
Don't do anything rash, Mr. Keane. I, at any rate, am going to set off on an expedition that shall take me to the... I am bound to learn everything of importance there.
What exactly are you doing here?
I am preparing an expedition that will take me to the very heart of this island. And of course, I could always do with an extra hand.
You're driving me nuts, Mon.
The Empire takes no stock in priestly myths.
Would they be better off raising patch-eyed, blasted little pirates with a hook for a hand and a wooden leg to boot?
There is a little flair to that, if you ask me.
Oh, I'm getting such a warm feeling in my heart. So warm. Nice and warm.
I'm not going any closer than I need to. I'd have to be out of my mind. A lovely dress. Listen, first, I can't change clothes in front of everybody.
I'm getting such a
Second,
warm
who can put on a
feeling in my-
bridal? A beautiful spot to relax. Unfortunately, I'm on an important mission.
Oh, I'm getting such a...
Now you're talking. Maybe it would be.
What a shame. It would have been so nice.
Couldn't we face this heroic task in Polynesia?
terrible. I'm thinking.
You don't say?
Well, we're not ironclad.
Do you mean?
If you discover anything useful, but do it at your...
Oh, so they don't dance the way they do in Polynesia.
What a shame. It would have been so nice.
Couldn't we face this heroic task in Polynesia?
Terrible. What?
You don't.
Well, when nothing. Ironclad.
Do you mean?
If you. But to